Alright, hi again everybody, and welcome to our, an unexpected Matthews modelling video. Now I had plans for what I was going to do for the next Matthews modelling. As I mentioned in the pannier tank video, it was going to be some older locos that have had some NCB treatment. But yeah, an unexpected project appeared yesterday. Now, my friend who lives a couple of doors up the cul-de-sac from me, he's a modeller, not really trains and locos and things like that, but more flying, you know, vehicles, aircrafts and quadcopters and all that malarkey. But he has a 3D printer, and a good couple of months ago now, we were talking about 3D prints and things like that. Obviously I've done the 3D Vulcan project and had showed him that, and he was interested in that, and we'd said that, you know, I might design a couple of things, and he would print them for me. And one of the things I mentioned was one of the Steam Sentinels. Now there's a couple of Steam Sentinels that I'm interested in. One's post-war and one's pre-war, I think. And I'd mentioned to him about him possibly making me one, and he'd said, yeah, no problem, you get me all the file drawn up and things like that, get it designed, and he can just whack it in his 3D printer and bam, you know, he can print it out. Now I don't actually do the designing myself. When I did Vulcan, it was my brother that designed it. I gave him the dimensions and the diagrams, and he drew it up onto you know, a PC file. And that was going to be the plan. I was going to draw it up, give it to my brother to design, he'd give it back on a memory stick, and then give it to my friend. And like I said, that was a good couple of months ago. But then yesterday, I was out in the garden working on an old car of mine. Then he came out and we were having a chat, and we got talking about the 3D prints again. And he said, do you want to come in to have a look at this printer and see what it could do? So of course I went and had a look. Got talking about the programs he uses and things like that, and he uses a free site. Now I can't remember the name, but this free site is linked to the same brand of printer that he uses. And I was having a look on there, and I just thought, we'll type 00 gauge in, see what things it brought up. Anyway, there wasn't too many items, but some people had turntables on there, bridges, there was a farmhouse and things like that. And then lo and behold, much to my amazement, there was a loco body at the bottom, and this loco body just happened to be a Steam Sentinel. So I was gobsmacked, he was gobsmacked as well, and we got it downloaded for free, and got it printed. And it only took a couple of hours, and then I had it, and here it is. Now obviously that's small, and if you think anything like I did yesterday when I saw it the first time, you think it's too small. But let me tell you something. Now this is the post-war Steam Sentinel? I'm not overly up on the names, but hopefully you can tell by the shape, you know, which one it is. Now there is a brass kit of these by another manufacturer, another company, and I were in touch with them a little while ago when I was pondering about jumping into the world of brass kits, and I got the dimensions for this, which he'd taken from a real life model and scaled down to you know, 1 in 76. So the dimensions he gave me, I then put into the program that we used yesterday to make this. So I know that this is a 100% scaled down model. Now obviously there it has no running plate, it's not sat on a chassis. It came out in green because that is the livery I'm going to go for it, and all I've done is added some very large buffers because these had really big buffers. These are off a Lima 73. But if I just sit that there and obviously get the motor bogie that I use for all my bodies, sit that on, you kind of get a gist of it up on wheels. Now it will still be a little bit higher because the wheels are actually visible underneath the side of the running plate. So this loco, it's stuck now, look, will actually be sat about there, something like that. But obviously I need to build up the chassis sides and the axles and things like that, so you aren't going to see that, and it is going to look a bit more, you know, a bit more normal. So as strange as that looks, that is actually correct. And trust me, it'll be fine. Now I've sat it next to a class of 8 body off the chassis as well, and they're practically the same height. So, and that's when neither of them are sat on the chassis. So it's to scale. It's a 3D print off my friend, and yeah, it's just arrived unexpectedly now. I've already started working on it. I've trimmed the windows out, trimmed all the flash that was around the edge, and I've added buffers. So I was nearly just about to start cracking on doing some more, and I thought, well, actually I better film it before I start, and then you're all in the loop. So obviously, as with like the Vulcan project, I am going to need to build up. I think it has one large grille on the front. It needs some handrails added to it. And yeah, so it should be a fun little project. So it's not my first 3D print, but it's a very unexpected one. So this could take centre stage now, up against the other things, the massive other things that I've been doing. There was going to be a Lima Junior loco update, but it's safe to say that that hasn't gone to plan since starting, and has had a total rework and total rethink. So, but it's still back on track, but there's just not an update as soon as I wanted. So for now, you can look at this bright green Steam Sentinel, and hopefully you'll enjoy the build. So hopefully a Lima Junior update next, and then I will get the NCB locos out that I've been working on. There is also a new loco that I need to show you that arrived a while back now, which is absolutely stunning and lovely, and it's just brilliant. So there's that to show you, and then I have been making some progress down at the other end of the layout, just adding some little bits here and there. So lots of videos to come your way. But for now, hope you like the look of this. Hope you can see the direction it's going to go in, and hope you enjoy watching. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.